Welcome back to TJM Angling. This is my third episode and we're back at the farm lake where I did my first vlog. I've got this second fish of the day in 2 casts. That was on triple corn dipped in chili. I'll run through the baits and the rigs later along with the spot. Let's pop him back, see if we can get another quick bite. Hopefully they get a bit bigger than this, but what a great start to today's session. Let's pop him back. There we go, got one on the surface, probably a couple of pounds, lovely scales on him. Let's slip him back and then I'll show you the rig. Here's that rig I had that fish on. It's my surface rig for today. It's similar to the rig I had in my first video, but with a few differences because I'm using a different rod and reel. Starting at the hook end, it's a size 10 match hook because I'm using a softer rod so I can get away with a smaller hook. That's tied to Corda's cruiser line in £10. That runs a couple of feet, probably 2 feet, to the swivel, which is just tied on with the Palomar knot. The hook's also tied on with a Palomar knot because it's a nice easy knot to tie and it's like really strong. That goes on to the Corda skittle float, can't remember its proper name. That's 15 gram, that'll easily get me out halfway to the lake where the fish are feeding. That's just trapped with the float bead, similar to our last rig, but instead of that I used the bubble float. I do prefer this float because it's a bit more aerodynamic, so I can put it out a longer distance, and then it just goes all the way to the main line, just all the way back to the reel. So it's a nice simple rig to tie and use. Doesn't tangle that often, catches me plenty of fish. As for the bait, similar to the last video, I was using the Nash critical floaters again. The real smelly ones, the ones that you can hook nice and easily. Pretty good baits, got me that bite. I've had a total of 4 fish now, 3 on the bottom and 1 on the surface. On the bottom it's been a fisher chuck. So I'll run you through the spot we've chosen for today and then I'll run through that rig. Here's the spot I've chosen to fish today. It is the same spot that I chosen last time, but I am with my friend today, so I haven't got the whole lake to myself, but no one else is here. The first rods, my 2 bottom bait rods, are here and here, so they're quite close together. I'll probably show you the rigs later, but they are the same of what I've used in my last couple of videos. That's on the chili corn again and the chili meat. I've had 3 bites on the bottom now, so it's going quite well, and only 1 on the top, but I haven't been fishing for long, so haven't done too bad. Here's the rest of the swim. We are surface fishing in the middle, probably where you can see that splash then. Getting a good couple of fish going. I think they're waiting for the bait to go in, so hopefully it'll be looking good for a bite out there a bit more. Pan round here, this is where Jack's fishing, round to this half of the lake. He's just surface fishing over here. There he is, throwing in a bit of bait, trying to get them going. So that's our spot for today. Very similarly fished to the last vlog because it did quite well then. So hopefully we can get a few more fish to show you. Later on in the video I will run through the bottom bait rig, but I'll do a little bit of fishing and see if I can catch a few more fish. Here we are, Jack just caught this fish. It is on bread and it was taken on a rig similar to mine, but rather than using a Corda float he was using the bubble float. It was caught just in the edge. Let's pop this one back and see if we can get another bite. Here it is, first roach of the session, taken on the surface on the Nash critical floaters. How he thought he was going to get an 8mm boilie in his mouth, nobody knows. There are some bigger roach in here, up to a couple of pound. Let's hope one of those comes along later. Let's pop him back. Here it is, a lovely common, caught in the edge using bread on the bubble float rig. Beautiful carp, probably 3 or 4 pound, just above the average for what you get in here. Let's pop him back, hopefully to get a bigger one, but a lovely carp all the same. Let's pop him back. We've got another fish, a beautiful little fully scaled mirror, beautiful little fish, cracking little fight on him, taken on the surface on the Nash critical floaters again on the rig I showed you earlier. I'll pop him back and then I'll show you the bottom bait rod, which is just bleeping now. Similar to the others I've shown you in the previous blogs, got a few little twists to it, but let's pop him back and I'll show you the rig now. Similar to the last time I was here, I've had a bottom bait rod and the surface rod out all day. I just thought I'd show you my bottom bait rig, as it is a little different from what I'm showing you before. Firstly, the hair is a little bit longer, that's the main change on this rig. It's a little bit longer than last time. I think last couple of rigs I've tied, the hair's been a bit too short, so the bait hasn't had full movement. That goes to the quarter crank hook. Real good strong hook, haven't lost a fish. That coupled with the longer hair has allowed for greater movement, so I think it catches in the fish's mouth a little bit better. That's just tied knotless knot to 18 pound semi-stiff coated braid. That then goes to the swivel, which is just clipped into the leg clip with the 1.5 ounce gripper. Like I said in the last vlog, it's so I can plug it with some paste and ground bait just to make my area a little bit more attractive. That then goes to a float stop, because sometimes I like to have the leg clip running on the line so it runs away from the swivel and it just gives the fish something to think about. This bead is nice and free running, so if the fish does get snagged up, then it can just get rid of the bead and it'll slide off the end of the line easily, so it won't be towing the lead around. This then goes to the main line, which is £15 ESP Synchro. I've had some good scraps and some snaggy waters, and this line hasn't let me down yet. Real strong line, got some good knot strength and sinks brilliantly. So I hope these little things you can use in your own fishing. I've improved the rig, so hopefully I can catch a few more. Let's put it back out there. Here we are, little roach caught out on the surface in the middle. Double take with a little carp down in the net below me. He's about the same size as the roach, which is a little bit stupid, but never mind. He was caught on the bottom. Let's just show him. Here we are. Oh no, he's going to slip around. No, he's not. There he is. There he is, lovely little carp, about the same size as the roach. He was taken on the bottom on the corn rig. Beautiful little one. Let's pop these two back and see if we can get some more. Here we are, lovely little carp, probably a couple of pound, caught on the surface. A change of bait caught this one. A homemade pop-up that smells a bit like vanilla yogurt. That's probably it for this episode of TJM Angling. Hope you enjoyed it. If I do get a chunk though, I might add it in at the end of the video. But remember to like, comment and subscribe. And in the meantime, enjoy your fishing. Final fish for the day. Definitely gonna pack up now. I just started and then this one come along. 5 pound or so taken on the surface. He was on the yellow yogurt pop-up. Beautiful little fish. Let's pop him back. Hopefully we can have some more like this for the next video. But in the meantime, enjoy your fishing.